All right, welcome back. Last time I was plagued with a couple of technical issues. One I sort of talked about in the recording, which was, what was it? It was unmuting my microphone. That's not a technical issue, that's just user error. The other one, though, that was interesting, not interesting. For some reason, OBS did not record the first few seconds of the gameplay. You know, I had to sort of work around it to hide that a little bit, but I'm not sure what happened. I'm hoping now it's all taken care of and it's recording. The other thing, you know, I think I mentioned at one point, they added, what did they add? They added to the graphics ray tracing, and apparently I turned it on. I'm going to turn it off. It won't kick in until next time. Everything I've seen says it doesn't actually change all that much, but it is definitely impacting my frames per second a touch. Usually I'm a rock solid 60. Here I'm getting 59, 58, which doesn't seem like it's that big a deal, and I get it, but I just want to make sure. Oops, so this is just a trash fire. I didn't even get this going right because I'm talking. And Headless is going to pay the price. It's a bad opening because it's too... Now I'm wondering, does this only go to this... Like, can I get behind him? I'm going to die from that. I'm wondering if that actually only goes, like, in the front 180 degree area. Because that could be helpful to know. And then the other thing is, let me add to my... I don't know if I have it at the moment. Let me change these boluses to these boluses. Not that I have a ton of them, but, you know, maybe it'll get me out of a jam. Let me do this correctly, so I don't whiff. Let's see if we can get a better shot. Like I was saying at the end of the last time, sometimes your first run's the best, and I gotta say, like, let me see if I can get behind him. And ever since that first run in this new attempt, the rest have been absolute crap. And part of the problem is I still don't have an answer for... Scarlot Rot. Let me see if I have... Because I don't need the medallions I'm using, so let me see if I have something that can help with that. I'm looking for Scarlot Rot. Nope. That could help, maybe, hopefully. Not sure. So that's one. Let me see if I can put something here. Now, this will help keep Headless alive, but I don't know if it's going to really work when I get just wrecked. I'm not really dealing with any of those, but let's see if that does anything. I don't think my attack is a breath weapon, but, you know, maybe somehow it qualifies. So let's see how it goes. The longer he doesn't do that jump attack, the better. And here we go. That did not take long. See, it seems directional on some level. Crap. Okay, that was a little better. I'm gonna change out that one medallion for maybe higher stamina, higher something. I'm not sure which. Higher hit points. See how that goes. I don't know if that's... It's not a ton, though. I'm not sure that's like the critical difference I've been lacking. But let's give it a shot. Wow, not even wasting time. Man, this is really embarrassing. Maybe I'm just not ready for this, or maybe I just got a really lucky sort of the idea of RNG, random number generator, on that one attack. He just didn't do a ton of... He didn't do a ton of... Did I just screw that up? No, I didn't. Where's Headless? Nope. I was trying to roll and it was stuck in an animation. Let me see if there's any ashes I can... Because Headless is good at melee, but I kind of need somebody to pick him apart at range. And maybe I can... Let me see what I've got going on. Do I have somebody at range? This guy's not... Oh, but I can't bring him in because of the cost. That's disappointing. Can this guy do something at range? I know the jellyfish can, but what I'm... Let me try this guy. And then what I'm also going to try is going to be probably a train wreck, is this. Let me make sure I can still roll. Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens. So what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to keep the fight on me. Okay, so 22 points of damage is not much. So that might not be worth it. All right, let's get Headless back. His javelins might be better. I'm going to keep the helmet, though, that keeps it on me. Here's an interesting question. I don't know how long this session can go. If I literally just fight this the whole time and get nowhere, do I even put it up? This is really, really bad. Like, I'm not even timing relatively straightforward rolls correctly on this. Jesus, come on. What else can I do in this area that I have not done? There's that tower that I was trying to scale that I fell off my horse on. What else? Let me think about that. Also wondering, is it better to go with the... Here we go, already. Nope. Don't rush in, man. You don't need to. But I can't do anything while that rot's there. No, back up, back up. It's interesting that it kills you before. Let me see what I can do with the, you know, it's going to change the, so keeping it on me doesn't matter when I have to back away for the Scarlet Rot. So let me see what kind of damage. Still a medium load. Let me change this to raise poise. Again, I don't know if these are going to be like actual like minuscule changes that brings are going to actually do. Oh, well, doesn't matter. But it is stunning how we went from decent success to literally nothing. Jesus. Okay, I'm done. I'm not going to keep going with this and bore you guys. Let's see if we can scale that tower again. Which means I'm going to switch back to my other medallions. That's really crazy how not bad to... Yeah, God, see, now I'm a little annoyed. This is a bad way to play the game when you're angry. See, that was good because he hasn't done the jump yet. And Headless was at full strength, you know. I will say the little homemade throwing knives did a little bit more damage than I expected. Don't get out of there. See, like the range on that is just insane. Like now I can't get anywhere near him, and Headless is going to get wrecked. All right, here we go. Like, what do you even do with that? Okay. All right. No, I'm really done this time. What did I hit that kept me from rolling? Not sure why I didn't get the keep the roll going. Did I run out of stamina? Maybe I didn't notice that. If I did. Okay. So let's swap some equipment out because we're going to go back to normal. Again, I wonder if this... I don't need it now, but I wonder if when I'm just swinging, if that's the thing that helps me. It's just like taking swing, swing, swing. I think it's this one. But it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I know I keep harping on it, but like I thought after that first run in the last session that, yeah, you know, just take a couple. I've got it sort of down. It's not like the moveset is that crazy different. But apparently it was a hot mess. Now I wonder if I can skip over some parts by going this way. Because I've already, you know, explored a lot of this, and I just want to... just sort of want to get back to wherever I was. You know, I definitely did a bunch of that stuff. And I can't recall. Is this sort of the... I think I made my way over there. I did all that stuff going down. So maybe... Let's see if this... is the right way. Now I can get down there by falling and jumping, but that doesn't seem to be where I want to go. So then the question is, where am I trying to get to? Or maybe that's where I... Okay, maybe I was confusing ladders. So I feel like, yeah, Caelid, I have like the main fight. I've got that Erdtree. There's a couple areas that I haven't quite accessed yet, but... Oh. So at least I can access this and fast travel next time. Now I'm not going to do the Radahn fight. That's something I think I would want to sort of just start. I don't think I can really progress too far in here because I haven't... Maybe it's Radahn I have to kill to sort of do the stuff here. So the next thing... I'm trying to think in Caelid. I feel like I've done a pretty thorough exploration. So I think the next one would be maybe heading back to the other areas. It's sort of a classic Soul ambush. So, like, I was wondering, like, when I'm swinging like that, is the last one going to get extra damage from that one medallion? These guys are tough. Thought I had him, to be honest with you. Again, fire. You know, I actually did not think I could get in. It's going to be a jumping puzzle, I imagine. You can sort of... Can I not summon? Nope. So is there a reason to go this way? And I can't see it. I can see a reason to go this way. But you can sort of also see, and this message is probably going to alert you to it. You can see the cracks in the... That's pretty good. But the question is, how do I... That seems risky. But that seems like it's certain death, so... So again, like it's not like the best platforming in the world, but to be fair, if you compare it to like some of the jumps you had to make in the original Dark Souls, it was rough. Dark Souls had a rough system because it put sprint in a... Let's see if it's going to let me throw without moving forward. Say try range battle, but you just put your shield up. What's the point? So this is going to be... I got to get off this ledge and here. Yeah, Dark Souls, the default controls had sprint and jump on the same button. So what you would do is you'd sort of hold B and then you'd have to release and then start like mashing. So if you wonder why I mash when I jump, part of it is, you know, nervousness, but part of it is the muscle memory from the original Dark Souls where, you know, you'd have to let off the button but then immediately hit it. And I was trying to do it as quickly as possible to make sure. Is this up or down? Okay, is this a shortcut? And if this is a shortcut, or is this... Okay, maybe this is behind that door, because I was going to say... Oh, no. All right. This is where it all could end. Oh, I can't believe I didn't die. Oh. How about I stop? It's interesting. You know, he's casting this sort of dark magic. I don't know. Smoldering butterfly. Okay, let's So is this where I started? And then the question is, can I get around there to that platform? And what would be the purpose? It would collapse, but I don't see where it would... I don't see the path forward, at least from this angle. At the same time, would it just collapse all the way down and it would let you live because it's like a special... Completely missed this. Well, maybe I didn't come across this ladder. This is interesting. This is a lot more than I was expecting. Just to, oh, I made it to the bonfire. I'm locked out. Keep moving. I'm glad. This is, for me, this is entertaining. I like this. Oh, okay. This is the shortcut. Back to the bonfire. Ish. So then the question becomes, can I get past that one guy consistently? to make this a viable shortcut. Well, I mean, it kind of looks like I have to... Then maybe... Well, I was going to say maybe this isn't where I started, but it seems like it kind of is. Made my way down to that elevator, and that now goes up and down. So maybe what I... Do I take that elevator down? You know what? I'm just for curiosity's sake. Let me see what happens. If it kills me, it kills me. That's fine. Maybe the message gives you some idea. You know, I get that. Now this just might straight up kill me? No? Interesting. Okay, so I could see this being a quick... Yeah, you take the elevator up, down, sort of get around the edge, take the next elevator down, and you're done. So I could... Yeah, I sort of get it. Don't think there's going to be anything below, but just to be safe. Not gonna lie, I don't love fighting those things. I think there's another one down here. Hopefully he's alone. Almost timed that horribly. Nope. Nope. Luckily you get back a ways when you do that. Yeah, oof. Close, but I was about to... I was going to get knocked off the ledge or I was going to get killed, so I wasn't sure what to do. I couldn't retreat. Luckily, we just activated the bonfire, so hopefully it puts us right back there. I was about to say, even if it didn't, at least we could fast travel. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. I didn't expect a boss run. Which also is good to know, because then I don't actually have to fight this guy. Okay. Let me just run by him. I mean, last guy gave me, like, smoldering butterflies, so who cares? Let me just see what happens. Let me see what's on the other side. I didn't recall there being a boss fight, so let me just go for it. Be a little greedy. Oh no, I guess because I've died, it doesn't matter. Oh. Oh, crap. Guy's coming through the... Guy got me through the gold. So, I'm curious if this guy's even doable. Because you face some of these guys later on and they're a little brutal. Okay, so I gotta make sure I am aware that that guy will attack me through the fog. I gotta get away from it. Nope, that's not good. Nope, that's not good. Okay, let me see if I can actually start this fight. Here we go. Against that delay, it really screws me up. So the thing is, I can hurt him, but he can... Oh, was I that wounded? I didn't think I was... I wasn't paying attention to the wound. Maybe I got hit through the explosion? So again, this might... You know, again, these are things that I might not be meant to mess with at this point. So let me... Although that was also like a brutal opening. Not that I'm necessarily going to do any better this time. Because I got to get away from the... Okay, here we go. Doesn't help that he's fighting the wrong guy. Trying to draw him... No, that was terrible. Basically, I'm trying to get headless in the game by going after this guy because he's far enough away from the door, but... There you go. That's terrible. I was trying to roll and I didn't roll. I'm curious, can I backstab this guy? But I'm... Headless is going to go down, which is going to make this... Yep. Okay. Let me go back to Old Faithful. Maybe fire damage can help stagger this guy. Give me some range. And if this doesn't improve things, at least we know it's here and that, you know, we might need to come back. Again, horrible opening because I can't get... Here we go. I was lucky. And bleed build up there. Nope. Terrible timing. Oh, crap. Staggered and I wasn't even there for it. Okay, so halfway, but I'd like to be able to come back when I've got some more health and I'm doing some more damage. So it's good to know that this is what's down here. I'm not sure what's past here, but it's good to know this is what we're looking at. And you know what? Basically, I'm going to see if I can reset. All right, so now we know like Caelid still has some challenges for us. Can I reset? No, I can't. Okay. All right, so that takes care of that. There's definitely some areas that I could take care of. Like for one, I never really dealt with this. So let's head down to the Sophia Riverbank. Now, I sort of blew through because I was looking for, I was looking to quote unquote, I wasn't really looking to do it. And so I sort of blew through the opening area, but there's some stuff down there. I don't know if it's worth fighting things. I'm hoping I can sort of run around and just collect stuff, but yeah, as you can see, like there's a lot of little things laying around that I completely missed because I was just looking to say, hey, look, there's this whole secret underworld that's beautiful and staggeringly big, and behold the scope of the game. All right, let's see. There's some stuff down here that maybe we can take a look at. I think I did a quick run. Nope, I didn't. I was going to say I thought I did a quick run to grab some stuff, but let's just do it, because who cares? Actually, at this point, I don't know if this stuff's going to be worth it. Is that a ghost or is that a grave? Ghost. Again, 1. Don't really need that. Let's take a look in here. Take a look in here. Yeah, none of this stuff might be... Oh, wait, did I just grab that? None of this stuff's probably going to be really worth it. But at least you can see what's there. Oops. Now, I don't know if something jumps out of the water here. But there are some reasons to sort of climb around across the top. See, one thing you want to try and land on that statue. There's a ball there that you can get something from, and then treasure. Now, luckily these guys are super slow, so I'm hoping I don't actually have to deal with them too much. At this point, I don't know how hard they would be. I can tell you, when I first came down here, they can take some hits. And so killing them takes a moment. And when there's like 30 of them, it's not what you're looking to do. So you come across here. And I think, yeah, you're looking to try and get there. You might have to kill those guys. But you don't want to... It's one of those things where you want to potentially get past them and then deal with them. Unless, like, the red... And maybe I only have trouble killing them because I don't usually use, like... blunt weapons. So let's get here. Nope. So now you gotta do it all over again. But I think that gives you a spell, so it might be worth it. It gives you the... Again, I don't know why it's worth it, because I'm not doing spells, but... The collector in me that needs to get everything... wanted that bubble spell. And I would not be denied. And watch the other thing be like, you know, smithing stone 2. But I guess that's the danger of doing areas in weird orders, is you're going to get stuff that doesn't help you anymore. All right, so let's get back here. And let's do this. I have so many of those that I can't actually carry anymore on my person. All right, so let's see where I am. I think I've done everything, so I'm just going to fast travel back to the riverbank. Now, the riverbank is an interesting area. It's beautiful to look at in my mind, but it's a little annoying because, much like the church steeples you have to light up, here you have to do these pillars. And it doesn't really mark it on the map. I don't know if it tells you how many you need to do anywhere. And so you sort of just have to hunt around this area looking for these pillars to light up. Oh, did I not have this already? I thought I did. Okay. So you're starting to get an idea of, like, we've just unlocked this whole map of the underground. Now, I can tell you the map doesn't go 1-for-1 with the overworld, but it is bigger than you might expect. So what I do, you know, here's the minotaurs, but they're like ghost minotaurs. So I just sort of make a run for it. You know, I don't really care about fighting these things unless I have to. I wonder if that's a 100% shield, because that's another quick inverted. Yeah, all right. So if you get here and you still need a shield, there you go. Now the trick with some of these minotaurs is that they can have bows and arrows and suddenly can pick you off from like a mile away. So you think you're safe, and all of a sudden you take one in the back of the skull. These glowing things are tricky. They'll come close, and then they'll start to do that, so you gotta run for it. I don't know if they can be killed, but I thought they could be made to explode. I thought if you got close enough to it, they started to overheat or whatever and then blow up. So what ends up happening for me is I end up just sort of stumbling around looking for... I'm not sure why it wouldn't let me light the... Oh, maybe I gotta get off a horseback. So I'm gonna do this so that I can run up here. Light flame. Get on horse. Escape. So that's the second flame. I think there's 6. And what ends up invariably happening, I mean, there's plenty of other things to discover, but what ends up invariably happening is that I find 5, can never remember where the 6th one is, go in circles forever, and it gets a little tedious. Which is too bad, because the boss fight that it opens up is a really... I was about to say a good one. It's not particularly difficult. Watch if and when I ever get to it. Well, I mean, I will get to it. I'll probably spend 45 tries on it and suck and give up. But it shouldn't be too crazy. And it's a really interesting location in a way. It's sort of very pretty. It's sort of like this ethereal, like, great elk or something. Now I could summon Headless here. I don't see any reason to. Just sort of mopping up. I feel like some of the weapons I was looking to upgrade, I got stuck on smithing stone 3s. So I'm not sure the 4s are going to help me quite yet, but that's okay. You know, I am doing everything I can to avoid the Minotaurs. I don't even remember if they're tough or not. Let's give it a shot and see. It's not bad. I'm sure with the Blood Fang I could probably take him down in 2 or 3 instead of... Whoop, okay, I guess we're going to do this. You can definitely backstab. And you can definitely get one of these guys as an ash that can help you out. And it's actually a pretty good one because it's a good ranged alternative. What I was trying to do with that, you know, Scarlot Rot Erdtree thing with the mage, where it's sort of, I keep it occupied close up, something peppers it from a distance. This ash with the Minotaur and the bow and arrow, once you bump it up, could be like the perfect ash to try that tactic with. Now I thought... I was about to say, I thought there was a merchant. I was about to say, is this where I just came from? But no, it's not. Where all the poison plants were. So what I might do is I don't have... Let me see what he has. No, it's another one that plays music, and I love this music.
Oh, a customer.
Let me see. That's worth it. That could be worth it. That's definitely worth it. That's also definitely worth it. So now I'm going to pop some runes. I've got one that's worth quite a lot, I hope. I mean, that gets me the most expensive cookbook. But I need a lot more. Okay, that gets me both cookbooks. Okay, let's see what that gets me. That's a decent amount to...
Hello again. Good customer?
Okay, that... What's this? Again, like, I feel like maybe I'm Trina's Lily and I'm actually thinking it's this. So let me... I'm curious if the cookbooks have the recipes for that expensive nascent butterfly. Let's just burn them all. Just buy whatever. Nope. Okay, let's see what this gets us. We still have one stone sword key to buy. And then we'll just buy however many of these. Oh, 2. Okay. That's fine. All right, so let's see. Okay. So the only way out, though, is past those poison plants. The question is, can I... All right, let's get back to exploring. It's interesting that down here, the ghost gloveworts grow. So then here, you know, again, I don't know how far I'll be able to get, but here you just start looking for more of these things to light. And there's no good way to keep in mind. See, I'm using invincibility frames from lighting the flame to... Oh, maybe that's how they disappear. They shoot their lightning. I thought they exploded. So if you can just avoid... So I think we've done 3 now. Oh. Can't believe I survived. The advantage, of course, of getting all those sacred tears is that I'm still healing 100%. Okay, this is 4, I think. Again, no good way to track it. And this is when you start to see the difference between this as an open world game and other more typical open world games. Like, there's no reason why you know, they have these letters in the game that sort of explain to you, hey, you know, you can, this is how you do Celia, this is how you, and I wish there was a letter that sort of said, hey, we're going to add some markers to your map. And, you know, it doesn't have to be obvious. It doesn't have to be the easiest thing to find, or maybe have the merchant sell it for $5,000. Like, whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. But it would be nice if there was a tool to help you as a quality of life, because otherwise you just drive around forever. This might be the one I often forget. I forget to go back. You get some invincibility frames getting on your horse, but it wasn't enough to get through those attacks and get away. And I'm not going to worry about that 1,800 souls. I'm just going to... So that's 5. Yeah, I think that's the one I often forget. So hopefully it's just one more for this first part of the area. I think that's the last one, I hope. So let's go take care of that. And if it's not, that means there's like 8 or something. Because this is going to be 6. And then if it's 8, then yeah, I don't recall. So that's 6. Coming up on 7. But you can see it's not like an interesting thing to accomplish. Right, there's 7. Now there's all sorts of things you can start exploring. There's a whole other area. Right now I'm just focusing on getting these pillars. Oh, you know what? I might want to kill this because I have used some... Oh no, I guess I'm full. Because I died, right? Okay. This was the the archers I was telling you about. So now that here's the thing, you can make your way all the way across the whole map. And then out the other side, but you still haven't found... Is this a double? I mean, luckily I just bought a bunch. And so this will take you back to the surface world in Caelid in a different area. And it's an area you can only access via this river. You can't get there, I don't believe, through Caelid proper. I think you have to sort of, and they give you, well, I mean, they give you bonfires so you can fast travel. But there's no other way to get there. So where this takes you is, I believe, here. The only way to get there is through that gully from this area. So now we've run into what I always run into, which is I don't recall where the last one is. I don't know which one I missed. There's no way to know. And let me run back a little bit, see if it's obvious. But if not, I'm going to call it here, and we'll see if we can pick it up next time. See, I'm hesitant to take the low ground because I need to be able to see. And remembering certain things I've done before, I know there's a part that I've missed. Because there's a certain obstacle that I have not climbed to get stuff. And now I'm starting to realize there might be actually a way to tell. I think this just takes you back and forth. There actually might be a way to sort of tell how many you're missing. And, but you don't, it's back at the beginning. Leading up to that staircase, you can see everything that's lit. So how many do I have? I've got... Oh, I might have all of them. How am I doing on souls? Okay. I didn't think I had all of them. I guess I did 8. I thought I had 7. And that's the other frustrating thing. I would sit there, you know, running around saying, where's the 7th? Blah, blah, blah. And... all right, let me give this a shot. Maybe it's not terrible. I feel like I should be overleveled. I should be back in things that I'm overleveled for instead of where I just was, where maybe that was level appropriate or slightly underleveled. But it's sort of, you almost feel badly doing what you're about to do, but it's this sort of majestic... Oh, goodness. You know what? That's the universe giving us a sign. So we'll stop there, and next time that's where we'll pick it up. I'm curious where it puts us, you know, after it drops connection like that. But thanks a lot, and yeah, we'll pick it up next time. Take care.